Hello, thank you for being here. I am called Soul, and welcome to my channel. I'd like to begin with taking a few deep breaths to center in and get grounded. Join me if you're ready. It always feels good to come back to the present moment. So today I wanted to talk about how I got here. I started this channel sometime last year with the idea that it would be a channel where I would discuss different theories, different explanations for our existence as human beings, different belief systems, exploring history and how things have been presented to us and different ways of thinking about them. I then released that goal and stepped into a new goal of creating a channel that would talk about meditation, that would present different meditations to help and support others through their own meditation journey. It's now been revealed to me that I get to make this channel a space of self-discovery, of sharing the things that I am learning about in an effort to share my own light with the world. It's kind of like shopping for a new couch. You know, you sit in all of the different variations and the different spots, the different textures, and you get a feel of what feels right. And this channel will continue to grow and evolve, and I will continue to follow my intuition and my gut that tells me what it is that I get to do now. And I'm not exactly sure what this outcome will look like, but I am really excited to follow that thread of curiosity and exploration and see where it leads. So thank you for joining me on that journey. The spiritual journey that I have embarked on has been something that, quite honestly, I can trace back to my childhood. It wasn't until 2012, the year of revealing for many of us, that I had my first breakthrough. And ever since then, there have been little milestones, people that I've encountered that have shown me more about myself and about my role in this world, in this universe. Especially with the past few years, that path of personal development has evolved into a path of spiritual knowledge, of spiritual development. And as I look back on my life, I can see how and why things had to happen the way that they did in order for me to be here, which is something I encourage all of us to do, to have moments of reflection where we can look back on life and sort of connect the dots about how this point led to this point, which led to that point, which led to why I'm here. And to honor that, to acknowledge that, and to be able to sit with whatever feelings come up that are associated with that, and to accept it all for what it is. Up until recently, I reflected on my life thus far with a sense of regret, with a sense of, did I make the right decision? With a sense of disappointment and with a twinge of shame. In a world that is increasingly focused on the material, on the objects, on the external, it is so much more easier now than ever to compare and contrast ourselves with others, and to lose sight of our inner value systems, which can trigger feelings, past experiences of shame. I decided to look at my life with new eyes, with fresh eyes, with the eyes of acceptance. And what I saw is that thus far my life has been one led strongly by emotion. And through following emotions, which are deeply intertwined with our spirit, it's led me to this path of spirituality and of a higher knowing. And I say a higher knowing not because it's a path that is superior to another path. It is a path that is aligned to a higher frequency, a frequency that is in contrast or complements a lower frequency, one of attachment and one of ego. In my life, I have gone through the stage of breakdown to breakthrough to black sheep to self-discovery, through catharsis, through depression, and now through acceptance and an inner knowing and a releasing of all of that control and allowing all that is naturally available to me. See, the thing about embarking on a spiritual path is that ultimately you begin to realize that it isn't about whatever external conditions exist. Once you can control your mind, your entire world shifts. And still, it isn't about looking to that specific outcome as the goal. It is constantly about connecting with the self, about remembering our connection to source, our connection to one another. This is how we begin to raise our vibration to feel good by following these good feeling thoughts. When we do that, we step into worlds that we may have not imagined. We step into the roles that have been truly destined for us. It begins by reclaiming our power, by reclaiming our imagination, our creativity, by reclaiming the truth of our being. And so I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really proud of you, because if you found this video, the algorithm is algorithming. And I know that you are on a similar path too. Thank you, and we'll talk soon. Om Shanti.